an arepa. It's made out of cornmeal. You know how in the United States you might go to a stand and buy a hot pretzel? Well, in Latin American countries like Venezuela, people would go to a stand and buy arepas instead. Joseph D. of Florida emailed us the recipe. To make 8 arepas, here's what you'll need. Cornmeal. I'm using yellow cornmeal, but you can also use white. Salt, butter, and some grated cheese and slices of ham. These are the traditional toppings for arepas. Arepas can be baked or fried. We're going to bake our arepas, so you're going to need to preheat the oven to 350 degrees. If you're not allowed to use an oven, then ask an adult to help you. You need to wash your hands before you start cooking, and my hands are already washed. Now you want to pour 2 cups of water into the bowl, like that. Now pour in 2 cups of cornmeal into the bowl too. And 1 teaspoon of salt. And now mix them together. Mix, mix. It smells kind of good. It should look a little bit watery. And if it's too dry, you can add some more water. Now, you want to mix the dough in the bowl so that there are no lumps. My cousin is from Colombia. She likes to make arepas too. And it's actually a tradition that people from Latin America like to make arepas on special occasions, like Navidad, which is Spanish for Christmas, or on just birthday occasions, anniversaries, anytime the whole family's together. I think it's fun because we get to keep our Latin American traditions alive in the U.S., even though we're not from the U.S. So. Now you want to let the dough sit in the bowl for about 2 minutes so that the cornmeal soaks up the water. And after about 2 minutes, the dough should look like this. And I'm going to mix it some more. Mix, mix. Now, it doesn't have that much water. It's going to be easier to form a ball. So, now take a small amount of the dough and pack it in your hands to form a ball. People make arepas in different shapes. Some people make theirs flat, and other people like to keep theirs thicker. Alright, now you want to place the ball on the cookie sheet. Hold on. Move this around. There we go. And you want to, since I'm going to make my arepas flat, I'm going to use the palm of my hands to flatten it out, like a pancake. Take another piece and flatten it out with my hands. Right. That. Alright, now I'm gonna just clean my hand a little bit. Oh, it's kind of messy. Alright, now we want to put the cookie sheet in the oven for about 15 minutes. So I'll put on my oven mitts and put it in the oven. Now you want to take the cookie sheet out of the oven after it's 15 minutes. Be careful because it will be very hot. So I'll put it down. There we go. Take off my oven mitts. Now, you're going to need an adult's help for this next part. You want to spread some butter on a warm arepa. Arepas are like, they don't have a smooth texture, so it's kind of hard to spread the butter on it. That's enough. Now you want to take a slice of ham and put it on the arepa and sprinkle on some cheese. Right? And I'll do the same thing for the next arepa. And spread. Ooh, spread. Okay. This one's kind of easier. Alright, that's enough. And take a slice of ham and sprinkle on some cheese. Now, you want to put the cookie sheet back in the oven for about a minute, or until the cheese is melted. Put it back. Put it back in the oven. Here are some arepas that are already cooked and cool. To find the directions to make arepas, you can go to the Cafe Zoom section of the Zoom website at pbskids.org. And while you're there, you can send us your favorite recipes. Buen provecho, that's Spanish for bon appetit. Really good. It's awesome.